Welcome to Nichole's channel. We're going to be talking today about our sobriety month.
Hey guys, I am here with Ian again. So today we're going to be talking about...
Nichole and I are doing a sober month, which we're doing from September 13th to October 13th.
And we thought it would be fun to share our reasonings and why we're deciding to do this with you guys. I feel like people always judge when you see someone out and they're like, oh, I'm not drinking. And people are always like, why? Why aren't you drinking? Do you not drink? I feel like it's kind of necessary to end that stigma because you should also take care of yourself. And it's very easy to fall into bad habits.
Yeah, we're going sober because my Uncle Doug says to just remind it who's boss every now and again.
I mean, it's good to take a break of any sort of vice for a period of time. To make sure it doesn't become unhealthy, it doesn't become an addiction. Alcoholism is really strong in both of our family lines, I think. Which really, I feel like everyone either knows someone, if not are related to someone that suffers from alcoholism.
Our hopes and goals from this would be to trim the waistband, focus on productivity, and just generally reshape our
habits.
Relationship with alcohol.
How would you explain our relationship with alcohol prior to doing this?
Pre-quarantine, we drank during quarantine.
Yeah.
Pretty regularly. In pre-quarantine, living in New York, it was go to a friend's show at a bar or meet for a happy hour with friends at a bar.
I mean, I think it's good to force yourself into the opportunity not to drink.
Yeah, and our friends have all been really supportive.
Oh, yeah. I feel like it does kind of sometimes take people off guard when I'm like, yeah, we're having a sober month. And they're like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, but we want to continue to be okay. But yeah, otherwise, no one's had a problem with it. No one's been they could be like, oh, you don't need to do that, or that's silly.
They could be youthful and bummed out and trying to peer pressure us. But
I mean, I haven't had such a hard time with it. I do, in the evening or with dinner, I'm like, oh, a glass of wine would go well with this. Then we just drink something else, like juice or kombucha.
Yeah, and at the end of the month, I really just expect the relationship to have changed, where there's just a whole different way to moderate that I'm expecting to come out of this.
But you shouldn't feel like you need it, which I don't think we do. But this is also a good practice to make sure we don't feel that way, because that's when you know it's becoming a problem.
Yep.
But I feel like we also, we don't need alcohol to have a good time. We're still having fun, we're still going on dates, we're still going out to eat, and we haven't needed alcohol for any of that. I think that was, especially in college, that was a thing for me. I was like, oh, everyone's going out. I gotta have a drink to loosen up and actually talk to people and be friendly. And
yeah,
I hope after this, I'll come out of it feeling like I can be a sociable person sober too. Yeah.
And live music especially.
That's actually been interesting too, because since we were doing this sober month now, we haven't really had to deal with peer pressure. I mean, we've told our friends yeah, we're taking a sober month, but it's all been really via text. We're not going out to bars, obviously, so it's not like we've had the peer pressure of our friends being like, oh, do you want something? I wonder if that would change.
We'll probably try it again next year anyways.
I think it's an issue that's not talked about a lot with our age group. The amount people drink and how normal it seems to be.
Right, with all the pop culture.
Right, it's in all the shows, it's in movies, it's in songs, you can really mess yourself up beyond repair if you don't keep it in check.
Yeah, in so many different ways.
Sure, yeah. It's a good thing to stay in control of, but also a very easy thing to lose control of, I think. So yeah, I just wanted to share this journey with you guys a little bit, why we decided to do this, how it's affecting us, and hopefully this will start to end some of the stigma that revolves around people not wanting to have a drink and people living the sober life. I know a lot of people do it, but I think when it comes to talking about it, especially with people our age, in their 20s, even in their 30s, it's seen as kind of unusual, and it should be more normalized, people not drinking or, for whatever reasons they have, just taking a break. So that's what we're doing. At the end of our sober month, we will give you guys an update on how it was overall, if we noticed any changes, how our relationship with alcohol continues to change, and how we're continuing to keep a check on our habits and our physical and mental health. Again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys want to see more from us. Give this video a thumbs up if you have experienced this, if you've noticed this being an issue. In the comments, let us know some healthy changes you guys have been making in 2020, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye. Maybe we'll come out of this and be like, yeah, dry life is for me.
No. Doubtful. Highly doubtful.